First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. We are live streaming here at the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We're here every weekday, as I've told you before, as we've talked about before, from 1 p.m. All the way till 4 p.m. And we just appreciate everybody who's joining us. But we get to have a wide range of discussions and conversations on this show. And right now, we're going to talk about a couple of things: mental health awareness and a coast-to-coast bike ride. How do those two things fit together? That's what we're going to find out about right now. We're joined by Amy Swank, who's live with us. And Amy, I'm not even sure exactly where you're at right now, but we'll find out that part. But I was hoping you could just, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you're doing out here on the road.
Well, like you said, my name's Amy. I'm an online high school counselor at a charter school out of Gresham, Miwa. And I had this idea for my 50th birthday that I wanted to bike across the U.S. And then I kind of put it together with mental health. And my goal was to raise $50,000, ride coast to coast in 50 days, and get there on my 50th birthday. But I kind of pared that down because getting there in 50 days was a little too much. But right now I'm in Anthem at a break at my aunt and uncle's house, and it's been going good so far. I've been out here a week now.
About here on the road for a week, and so you let's talk about a little bit more of that origin. That's one thing to decide I want to ride across the coast, which is that's a big endeavor, or from coast to coast. But what really motivated you for this? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, so I might start crying, but I've lost my son to suicide in 2023, and this was something that we talked about doing together, and so I'm doing it for both of us, and hoping to raise some money so we can bring mental health to the mainstream, and we can talk about it, and other people won't have to go through this.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm incredibly sorry for that. And I think this is really, an incredible thing that you're doing here to do that, to bring awareness like this. And when you're talking about riding across the country like that, let's talk about that aspect of it. What does it take to prepare for something like this?
Well, I did a lot of cycling on my Peloton, a lot of yoga, a lot of Pilates, weight training at my favorite gym out in Sandy, Pulse Fitness and Strength. Give them a shout out. But yeah, and I feel like I've only been in it a week, but I feel like I have the good strength for it. And of course, I've gotten my own mental health in good shape. So it's very mental. You just get in your zone and pedal.
Yeah, and to that aspect, for mental health, for something like this, do you find that the bike riding helps you in clearing up mental health, or just
Yeah.
getting a clear space ahead?
For sure. I started pedaling right away. Actually, I've always been movement, a daily walker and things like that. Movement's super important to me for my mental health. And I would pedal down the Springwater Trail, and just all the negative thoughts would go out of my head. And that's still what happened. It clears my head, pedal by pedal, mile by mile, cleared my head for sure.
And being out here right now, and I know you've been out there for a week, so can you tell us just about this path that you're taking as far as where you started and where you're going to end up?
Yeah, so I'm taking the Southern Tiers from American Cycling Association. So I'll start in San Diego and end in St. Augustine, Florida. We just stay along the southern states through New Mexico, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, all those southern states.
What's been being out there for a week so far? Have you found anything surprising so far, something you didn't expect while being on the road?
One thing I found surprising is the amount of urine bottles on the side of the road, and the smells. The smells have been just really random. So that's kind of been the weirdest thing for sure.
I never even thought about that. Okay, yeah, that would be. I guess I'm not usually that close to the side of the road.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So that's okay. That's certainly something that's surprising. What about as far as your bicycle? Could you tell us, what kind of bike that you have, and how do you plan to upkeep that, as you go
Yes.
through?
So my husband is with me, my main support. He's doing all the laundry, the cooking, the art, traveling in the RV behind me. So I'm doing this supported. A lot of people just bike pack, and I feel like I'm cheating because I'm not bike packing, but I like to stay a little cleaner. So we got the RV, and yeah, so he's like taking care of my bike so far, but it's been great. I got a flat, but I have the tubeless tires, and so um, they're very easy to fix. And so we fixed that up, and I got a Specialized road bike, and it's been amazing. I got it at River City out of Portland. Highly recommend them as well.
Nice. And what's one thing that, you would like, talking about, what you're riding for when it comes down to the mental health awareness, what's the message that you would like people to take away from you doing this, but also just for them to become more aware of some of the issues and concerns that are out there?
Yeah, I just want to I just want to be an inspiration that you can carry on if something tragic happens to you. And I want other people to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel if you're going through something like me, or maybe you're just struggling yourself. Reach out to someone for some help because it's out there. And NAMI, who I'm raising the money for, is a great resource to they have a ton of free resources. So if you're struggling, I highly recommend checking them out. Or if you know someone who's struggling with their mental health, they're very helpful.
Have you interacted with anyone while you're on the road as far as speaking to anybody in these places you're going?
Yeah, so I made these little cards to hand out with our QR code. And so every time we stop in the RV place, we pass out some cards. I need to keep them in my pocket, but they get a little sweaty, so I need to put them in my bike bag or something. But yeah, I've got 500 cards to hand out by the time we get to Florida. And it's just been, people don't talk about it, but when you hand them the card and talk about it, they're like, oh yeah, so-and-so and this and that. And lots of support so far this first week.
And I'm sure a lot of connecting with people when it comes to that sort of things too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And let's once again too just talk about the $50,000 that you want to raise, where that's going to, so people can understand where those funds end up.
Yeah, so I set up a fundraiser page on NAMI. They have a pretty cool fundraising page where you can create your own fundraiser. So you could get out there and do a run, a bake sale, whatever you wanted. So I created a page directly on NAMI. So if you want to donate, you can donate right there to our website, and it goes directly to NAMI. And I selected NAMI National since I was going across the coast or the U.S. And I have the last couple years I've been raising money for the AFSP locally, and so I want to take it on a bigger level this year, this year.
And could you let us know what NAMI is, just for anybody out there who doesn't know?
National Alliance of Mental Illness.
National Alliance of Mental Illness. Okay, so and they work towards using those funds to help bring awareness and help people out.
Yeah, bring in awareness, resources, all kinds of. They have free meetings that you can check into, all kinds of things.
That's great. Anything else that you want to share with everybody about this? Actually, well, I'll ask you one more question too. How long is this going to take?
I should arrive in St. Augustine on my 50th birthday, which is April 22nd. So about 60 days total.
Okay, so about 2 months out on the road there, discovering things along the side of the road and, and getting to experience America as very few people do.
Yeah.
Any final thing that you want to just share with everybody or let them know?
I just want to say I'd love your support. If you want to donate, get out there and move your body. And if you're struggling, ask for help.
All right, Amy, thank you so much. And, congrats on getting this journey started. I can only imagine, what the story is going to be like at the end of this. And all the things
You're gonna have a lot of them.
Yeah, you'll have a lot. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we should do a recap after you're done with this.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for doing what you're doing to bring awareness.
Thank you.
And for everybody watching, again, this is Fox 12 Now. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We do have some more interviews coming up here shortly, so I'll be back with our Gray TV investigative team talking about a story they're running on, but we will take this break for right now. I'll talk to you in a few. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.